What's up YouTube, Low Budget Media Productions here, and today I've got a deck profile for Deskbots for the brand new, well not really brand new at this point, but newer format, what is it, September format I guess, but anyway, I feel that this deck is pretty strong under the new format, pre-Spiral at least. I'm not sure about after Double Helix gets released, but it's a fun deck to mess around with at locals. Might want to take it to a regional, I'm not sure, but I feel that this is the most competitive version of this deck that is not playing a gimmick, because there is a build that you can use that loops Firewall Dragon into triggering the second effect of Deskbot base to shuffle the opponent's hand back going first, which is really cool, but still haven't found a build for that I like. So anyway, without further ado, I will get on to the profile. So first off, for your monsters, zoom in a little more. Playing one copy of Deskbot 1. Let's see, zoom in. This is good enough. So Deskbot 1, his effect is he gains 500 attack for each machine type monster on the field, and then when he's in your graveyard and you special summon 2 or more machine type monsters at the same time, he summons himself from the graveyard. The second effect doesn't really come up that much, and his first effect kind of comes up sometimes, dependent on the situation and at what point of the game you're in, but most of the time you're just using him for the fact that he's a level 1 tuner. And then next, 3 copies of Deskbot 2. When it's special summon, you search a Deskbot card. It's not once per turn, so if you like normal summon this, machine dupe it, you get 2 searches. Then they also give all other machine type monsters plus 500 attack and defense. So 3 of those out on the field starts to add up the additional attack and defense. And then 3 copies of Deskbot 3. This is the best one. He's a tour guide for all your Deskbots, so when he's normal summoned, summon one from your deck. And then during either player's turn, you can target a Deskbot monster you control, and it gains 500 attack and defense for each Deskbot card you control. So that's really good for getting over big things and OTKing. Now, this is your main combo starter. Then 3 of the second best one in the deck, Deskbot 4. So when it battles, you can dump a Deskbot from your deck to the grave, and then he gains 500 attack and defense times the level of the sent monster, and your opponent takes no further battle damage that turn. But that effect is really good for getting over really big things. And then its second effect is when it kills a monster by battle, you summon 2 with different levels from your hand or graveyard. So you can summon the one that you dumped and then one from your hand, or something along those lines. It's just really good for getting over big things, like Masterpiece and other stuff. Dumping things is good too, getting your combos started. Then 3 Deskbot 5. This is the best pendulum monster. So its effect, all the Deskbots share the same pendulum effect, which is you can only pendulum summon Deskbots. Then when it's normal or special summon, he pops back rows, and then his second effect is when he's destroyed in the scale, you summon one from grave. Excuse me. Which is really important for combos and stuff like that. And it also kind of detracts your opponent from trying to pop your scales. And then it gains 500 attack and defense for each one that is face up in the extra deck. So this is really good. It gets you into Cyber Dragon Infinity too, which is nice. Then 3 Deskbot 6. In my past profiles, I have bumped him down to 2, but I'm playing him at 3 for reasons that you'll see in a moment. But his effect, same pendulum effect, and when he's killed in the scale, you add one from grave to hand, which is good for like grinding, I guess. Then when he's normal or special summoned, he changes the battle position of a monster, and then he gains 500 attack and defense for each one face up in the extra. So this one's not as good, because it just changes battle position, but it is a 1 scale, and it does give you something when it dies. And then the last 2 Deskbots that I'm playing are 1 copy of 7 and 1 copy of 8. 7's effect is he does piercing to monsters, and then he gains 500 attack and defense for each one that is in the grave. And then 8 can attack twice on monsters, and also gains 500 attack and defense for each one face that's in the grave. And then they also have effects. This one's can't target other monsters you control for attacks, except this one. And this one says you can't target other ones with effects except this one. So that was pretty good for protection. Normally I only play one copy of 8, but I'm playing the copy of 7 for the same reason that playing 3 copies of 6. Then next, for continuing the monsters, 3 Gofus. Now, this card isn't just for link summoning, even though that is like the main thing that it's used for. But the fact that Gofu is a level 5 tuner really helps in a lot of combos. If you open this and Deskbot 3, it's a 1-card Deskbot Jet, which is really strong. If you open this and Deskbot 3, it puts like over 8,000 damage on board, which I'll show that combo in a second. But Gofu is really, really good for combo starting. And then 1 Max C, 1 Garnet, and 1 Trick Clown. I would be playing something else, but Trick Clown is essential to a combo with Brilliant Fusion that I will also show in a little while at the end. Then spells are 3 Machine Duplication. This is the best card to draw. It's so good being able to put like a bunch of damage on board just with like 1 to 3. Like, Deskbot 3 and Machine Dupe is an OTK. Just crazy. Best card in the deck. Then 3 Brilliant Fusion, second best card in the deck. This allows you to resolve 2 Deskbot 3s in the same turn, which is just bonkers. And then it also, this and Deskbot 3 also is a 2-card OTK. And the next card I'm playing is 3 copies of Wavering Eyes. Now, Wavering Eyes came back to 3 on the list, and it's really, really good in this deck because you get to trigger the effects of your 5 and your 6 when you use them, pop them with Wavering Eyes. So I did play this card at 2 back during Pepe format. Back when this card was legal, this card was really good versus Pepe, being able to like go for 4, then summon 2. It's kind of the same principle now, except there's other decks around in the meta that aren't pendulums, but this card is still really good as an extender card because after you pendulum summon, you can just Wavering Eyes, then you get to summon off of a 5, add back with a 6, and then add another 5 or another 6, or even a 7 or an 8, depending on how your hand is looking. But this card is just really, really good as an extender, kind of a starter, and also good versus the pendulum deck. Then 2 Forbidden Chalice. This is just something that you need for protection during your turn via protection from effects like Masterpiece and the like. You really need your plays to go through. Then 2 Twin Twisters for the same reason, except hitting strikes. Strike is like the main card that this deck loses to. So then 2 Desires. Desires adds a lot of draw power that the deck needed. A little more speed. A lot of people might think that this conflicts with Deskbot 4, but in practice you're playing like so many Deskbots that you don't really need to worry about it. And that's another reason I'm playing 3 copies of 6, so you don't banish all of them off of the Desires. And then I'm playing 1 copy of Deskbot Base. This is something I have been testing. Not too sure how I feel on it, but it helps really when you need to search it. You can search it off of 2, and it really helps for unbricking your hands. So maybe you drew like a bunch of pendulum monsters that you don't want. You can just base, put them all back, draw a new hand. Maybe you get a Brilliant Fusion or another 3 or something like that in order to get going. I'm only playing 1 because this really conflicts with Brilliant Fusion. So, I mean, not Brilliant Fusion, Machine Duplication. And that's like, Machine Duplication is the strongest card in the deck, so you always want a Machine Dupe to be alive. And then 1 Dark Hole and 1 Regeki. Most of the time you're going to be going second, so you want to have board wipes in order to OTK through a clear field. And the only trap that I am playing is 3 copies of Dimensional Barrier. It's just a good card going first or second against like pendulums or other stuff. And on the off chance that you are forced to go first, you'll have this. So that is it for the main deck. Now the extra deck is 2 Mrs. Radiant. Deskbot 3 is a 1-card Mrs. Radiant. So is Deskbot 4. So, you know, doing this and giving all your Despots plus 500 attack and defense is really strong. Just makes your OTKs even stronger, which is cool. Then 2 Link Spider. Now the reason I'm playing this is because with the combo with Gofu and 3, you want to make a Mrs. Radiant with the Gofu tokens. So you have to make the tokens into Link Spiders and then go into Mrs. Radiant. So that's why those are in here. And then we also have a Proxy Dragon and a Decode Talker for the times that you don't need that combo. So that is it for the Link monsters. For the Synchro monsters, 1 Naturia Beast for negating is really good versus Pendulum Magicians. Black Rose for a board wipe. Trish, because Trish is really good. And then 1 Despot Jet. Despot Jet's really good. Then the Seraphonite for Brilliant Fusion. Brilliant Fusion is really good. Normal Summoning Despot 3 twice. It's good. 1 Castel. 1 Sky Cavalry Centauria for when you machine dupe your 2s and you need to get over something. And then the Infinity Package. So all this combo requires is a Gofu and a Despot 3. Excuse me. And this puts over 10,000 damage on board. So first you're going to special summon the Gofu. Then you are going to activate its effect. Special summoning some tokens. If I can find my tokens. Special summon the 2 tokens. You're going to link this token for a Link Spider. You're going to link the second token for the second Link Spider. Then you're going to link these 2 Link Spiders for a Mrs. Radiant. This is crucial because you don't make Decode Talker at this point, because you need the Gofu to be a level 5 tuner, which is crucial for the combo. And then you're going to normal summon your Deskbot 3 and activate its effect. To special summon a Deskbot 2. And you're going to activate Deskbot 2's effect to search you a Deskbot 5. Then you're going to activate your Deskbot 5 in your Pendulum Scale. And then you're going to synchro these 3 into a Deskbot Jet. You activate Deskbot Jet's effect, targeting the Deskbot 5. Special summoning another Deskbot 2. Then in the new chain, this is going to activate searching you a Deskbot 6. And then 5 is going to activate summoning the Deskbot 2 from your grave. It's important that you don't summon Deskbot 2 in the other monster zone than the Mrs. Radiant Point Steal, because you are going to be pendulum summoning in a moment. Then you're going to activate Deskbot 2's effect, searching Deskbot 5. Then you're going to activate both of these in your Pendulum Scale and Pendulum Summon, summoning Deskbot 5. So the total attack value is Jet's going to be gaining 500 attack and defense for each Deskbot card you control. So currently that is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So he's gaining 6 because of his own effect, or 6. And then these 3 are all giving him plus 500. These 2 give him plus 500 for each machine type monster. And then this is giving all your Earth monsters 500. So currently your Deskbot Jet is at 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 40. He's at 5,000 attack. And then these two are giving each other plus 500. So they're 1,000, and then they're gaining 500 from Mrs. Radiant, which makes them 1,500 each. And then your, sorry, I'm calculating. And then this is going to be gaining plus 1,000 from both of these, and then plus another 500, so that makes it 2,000. And then this is going to be at 1,900 attack. So that rounds out to a total, grand total of 11,900 damage, which is really strong for 2 cards. Then I will next show you the 2-card combo with Brilliant Fusion and Deskbot 3. So all this combo requires you to have is a Brilliant Fusion and a Deskbot 3. First, you activate the Brilliant Fusion, sending a Trick Clown and a Gemnite Garnet to summon your Gemnite Seraphonite. And you're going to activate the Seraphonite's effect, or first you're going to activate the Trick Clown's effect, summoning it. And then you're going to activate summon Deskbot 3 with your additional normal summon. Activate Deskbot 3's effect, summoning out a Deskbot 1. This is important because then you're going to synchro summon using the Trick Clown, the Deskbot 1, and the Seraphonite for a Deskbot Jet. And then you're going to activate Deskbot 3's effect, targeting Deskbot Jet to give it plus an additional 1,000 attack. And you're going to activate Deskbot Jet's effect, targeting your 3, and special summoning a Deskbot 2. You're going to activate Deskbot 2's effect, searching you another Deskbot 3. Then using your regular normal summon, you're going to normal summon Deskbot 3, activate its effect, special summon a Deskbot 2. Then you activate Deskbot 2's effect, searching you a Deskbot 5, activating your Deskbot 5 in your Pendulum skill. And then you're going to activate 3's effect, targeting itself or Jet, whichever you prefer. So 3 is going to be gaining 2,500 attack. And then he's also gaining 1,000 attack from each of these. So that's 4,000 attack. Jet also has 4,000 attack. Then plus the 1,000 from the 3 makes 5,000 attack. And then each of these have 1,000 attack. So that puts 11,000 damage on board just off of 2 cards, which is pretty cool. And the last combo I'll show, which is an older combo, but I'll still show it anyway, is the Deskbot 3 and Machine Dupe combo. So this combo is pretty simple compared to the others. So what you're going to do is summon your Deskbot 3, activate its effect, summoning your Deskbot 2, activating that effect, searching a Deskbot 5. Then you're going to activate Machine Duplication, targeting your Deskbot 2, and summoning 2 more copies of it. Both their effects are going to activate, searching you both a Deskbot 6 and a Deskbot 3. And you're going to activate both of these in your Pendulum scales. And then Pendulum summon the Deskbot 3 from your hand. Activate both Deskbot 3's effects, targeting themselves. They'll be at 5,000 attack each. And then your Deskbot 2s are going to be at 1,500 attack respectively. So that puts, puts 12,500 damage on board if my math is correct. So that is the last combo I have for you guys. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like the video, comment on the video, tell me what you thought of this deck. And if there are any other decks you would like to see from this channel in the future, please comment that down below as well. And I will try my best to make that happen. And I have a few more decks coming in the next few days, weeks. I'm planning on being more active on this channel so I can grow larger. I've got like Battle Unboxers, I've got Gokis, Light Sworns, whole bunch of cool stuff coming hopefully in the next week or so. Maybe I'll have a video up in the next few days. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching.